Alright, so alright, I'm gonna give this a test run. Alright, let's just go, let's see, let's go here. Oh! Oh my goodness. How could I fail that? Alright, just one more jump. Oh! I'm so done, guys. You know what? This is it. Alright. How's it going, guys? And today we are doing checkpoints because it was requested by some people. So checkpoints is a pretty simple idea. So I come over to here, and now this is my new checkpoint. So when I fall, boom, I'm right back over here. And I can keep moving along and eventually get to the end. I'm not going to spoil anything and do the whole thing. Let's just go ahead and try and set this up. And then at the end, I'll just run through everything. So let me go tag equals checkpoint. So I'll get rid of all these so we don't have anything there anymore. So let's start fresh. So we got our course, all right? And I'm going to kind of go through my logic. I already have the commands set up here, but I'll deactivate them and I'll recreate them as I go so you guys can kind of get a feel for what I think of. So for checkpoints, I'm going with a simple idea. I just want an armor stand, and that's going to mark where the checkpoint is. So I'm just going to put an armor stand right here, and this is going to mark the checkpoint. So this is one that's invisible. It has no gravity. It's a marker, meaning that you can't put things on it, you can't click it, interact. It also has a tag of checkpoint, and it has a red wool on its head. Now you can make this on mcstacker.net. mcstacker.net. I just typed it in game, but if you don't memorize everything like me, then mcstacker.net. So that's going to be a checkpoint. Then let's also put a checkpoint over here. So we'll just put the same code. All right, so we got 3 checkpoints, and we don't know the difference between the checkpoints. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to set up a system so that when I get to a checkpoint, it turns it on. So let's do that. So what we do is we go execute at everybody. So at everybody, then we will go if there is a checkpoint in a distance of ... 1. Now, you may think do dx equals 0. That will create a bounding box that's just like if I step into the same block as it. But the problem is with marker, that doesn't work. So you have to use distance equals ... 1. Distance equals ... 1, that means less than 1. So this is the equivalent from 1.12 of doing r equals 1. You have to have these 2 dots to specify that anything less than 1 still counts as close enough. All right, so that's why we do that there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to run and then tag this entity with add a tag to it called active, meaning like that's the checkpoint. Now, this is good and all, but one thing to tidy it up is because I don't like having to retype all this, what we can do is as that entity, right? And then we can just do tag at s add active. Tag as add active. So if entity and as that entity don't really make a difference, it won't proceed if it doesn't find it, and this will tag it. So this works similar to if because it's not going to do anything if it can't find something to play this command that meets our criteria. So this will make the person who's playing the command this checkpoint, and that checkpoint will get a tag called active. One other thing is I want to make sure that it does not have a tag of active so that it doesn't spam these when I get to a checkpoint, because if I don't add this thing tag equals not active, then it'll play this like a million times. All right. Next, I want something to happen, and I'm going to put a conditional here because this is something that I want to happen. This happens, and all these happen only when this one happens, okay? So, conditional. So, I'm going to do this thing. First, let's go. Now, one other thing is it would be great to do this tag active, but before we do that, we actually need to do something else. We have to remove active from everything else. All right? So if you are by an armor stand that is not activated, take away active from every other one so you can only have one checkpoint at a time, and then put active on the one that you're next to. All right. So take away a tag from everything and put one on the one you're close to. All right, and then what else are we going to do? Let's go ahead and do replace item entity at e tag equals active tag equals checkpoint. So a checkpoint that is active, replace their head with lime wool to make it green. And then one more is going to replace anything that is a checkpoint that isn't active with red wool. There we go. And that's really it, those four. So what is going to happen? So when we get near one that is not activated, it will take away active from everything. Then it'll say, wow, we did that. So now let's add active to this one. Now let's also replace all of our heads with lime, and let's replace all of our heads with red wool. So we'll do that. When I go up here, uh, tag, oh, tag at e tag equals checkpoint list. All right, didn't add it. Let me see. What's the problem? Oh, these are always active. All right. Let's go like this. It is not finding it. Did I spell checkpoint wrong? Checkpoint. Let's change it from as to if. Or no, as should work. Okay, so yeah, it is finding it. Okay, cool. So, oh, it's because I made this conditional. Let's make that unconditional. There we go. There we go. The reason is there was nothing to remove the tag active from, so it wasn't making this chain activate. But yeah, so this will do that. That one's green, all of them are not. If I go over to this one's green, all of them are not. This one's green, all of them are not. Alright, so that's cool. That just makes me select a single checkpoint. Now, what is the last thing I need? I need to go to that checkpoint when I fall. So that's just one more. So we will do execute at everybody if block that they're in is water, run TP at A to at E tag equals checkpoint, tag equals active. So if they are the checkpoint and active, and you can only pick one, so limit equals 1. So once we do that, when I fall in the water, it'll teleport me to any of them that has an active and a checkpoint tag, which is just this one. And same with this one, just this one. All right, cool. So you can see how that works. Now I did this in commands. Functions would be number 1, king. So let's go ahead and, as you can see, I'm just in a function pack that I already have, but I'm just going to go over how it would roughly work. I'm not going to go over how to do all of it, but because you should be able to get the point. So main is always a function that you play on repeat. So I would just take this thing and I would put it here, right? And instead of doing this, I would do function and then play some function called set checkpoint, okay? And then in the set checkpoint, it would just have this command, and this one and this one. So yeah, it would look a lot cleaner with less executes and crap if you were inside of in a function file, and then this would also be in the main. Now keep in mind this is single player only; it's not multiplayer friendly. Multiplayer actually, to make this more multiplayer friendly, I could do this as at a at s, right, and then TP at s. So now only the person who falls in the water will get teleported. So that's a better way to make it multiplayer friendly if you want them to be able to play with more players. Now the thing is the checkpoints will not be unique. So if I get to this checkpoint, everyone will get to this checkpoint. Maybe that's something you want. Maybe that's something you don't want. If you don't want that, then you're going to have to, it's a little bit more complicated. You'll have to come up with some system on scoreboards to figure out which one the player's at. It's a lot more complicated. I've done it before, but it's possible. Just this is the cleanest way, and that's why I want to show you the cleanest way. All right, anyway, so let's go through this parkour. I'll even go in adventure mode. And let's go ahead and go to the end of this this parkour. Let's see. I think I can make it this time. Oh my lord! I actually almost failed. Okay. Alright, guys. If this takes me more than like one attempt. Okay. Alright, so I got the checkpoint. Alright, let's go up here. And there, and there. I made it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kill him. Oh, shoot. Alright. Well, that's fine, because I had a checkpoint. Alright, let's see what's in here. Minecraft Java equals dead. Yeah. Alright, guys, I hope you liked that. Hopefully you were able to follow. This is a pretty simple concept, but it is important to know. If you guys want to see anything else, let me know. Now, side note, the homework crap or whatever you want to call it. Hey, memes. Alright. Back in the Discord, which the link is in the description, as always, uh, there was somebody that completed the last video's one. That was Hallzmine yet again. What a G. Let's hit play on this since I'm so lazy. But yeah, so the last homework was, or challenge, sorry, challenge, let me call it challenge. The last challenge was to create a system for grabbing scores off of a player on their armor and adding them up. So you can see, it's hard for me to see this, but it's in white. His defense is 0, his strength is 0, his dexterity 0. Then he puts it on, one piece on, and now he has all 1s. Now he has all 2s. Now he has all 3s. And now he has all 4s. If you want to figure out how to do something like that, I go over it in the previous video. Nobody completed the hard version of the challenge, as far as I know. That was the easy version of the challenge, relatively. But yeah, so that was cool. A plus, boy, you did it. You did the easy challenge. Good job. Now, the next challenge, because I have to make a challenge for every single video, because I'm just crazy like that, is going to be to design a multiplayer friendly checkpoints. Okay, fine. Let's go with easy. All right. Easy is going to be do a checkpoint system with let me think. Create a checkpoint system that lets you activate more than one checkpoint, right? So not only just like activate and it toggles, but just activate any checkpoint and then it teleports you to the nearest checkpoint. That's an easy one. It's just a adaptation of what I showed. So it'll teleport you to the one that you're closest to when you fall. Then the next one, the hard challenge would be create a multiplayer friendly checkpoint system. And if you do manage to complete it, throw it up here. I'll show it in the next video. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.